Yo, let's talk Winter Arc Tuesday. What does that mean? Well, hey, I'm going with an incentive-based Mesocycle this time around. That's my workout program. Basically, I start with what I hate so I can earn what I love. I should put that one on a t-shirt. Yo, my name's Juan Gonzalez, just another gym guy, and I ain't certified in a goddamn thing. That's why this ain't science class, but I will talk about concentric, eccentric, your form, your stretch, and what'll get you busted up during these workouts that I chose for Tuesday of my 5 to 6 week mesocycle. I'll be showing you some videos of me doing the lifts. I'll be showing some pictures of what it looks like when you get ripped up. I'll let you know why I chose them, how I prefer to do them, and what'll keep you from getting snapped up. And I'm sure I'll give you a million warnings about getting snapped up because I care about you people. I care about the reputation that the gym gets in general. Let's go at it. Let's go at it correctly. A lot of young minds out there being corrupted by these influencers. No, I'm just playing. No, I'm not playing. If your dude got his pec tore because he wanted some extra shit thrown on for the homeboys, I don't know, whatever. Is that the way you want to go? All right. Shoot that. Anyways, first up, I chose on Tuesday
Smith machine thrusts.
I actually don't hate Smith machine thrusts, but I chose this workout because I'm doing one leg movement at the beginning of every day. So like I'm going quads on Monday, glutes on Tuesday, hamstrings on Wednesday, then I repeat. It's a 6-day cycle. So the Smith machine thrusts, I love it because it's more controlled. It's taken me a while to get used to how to do it. So like getting into the machine, knowing exactly where to place my legs, sliding my knees forward so that they're almost just straight vertical from my feet, and then getting my butt in the right position and doing the movement. I also started this movement very low weight. How low weight? I'm talking about like just a bar weight. It's on the Smith machine. So when I say just a bar, I make it weigh 45 pounds. So it's like a bar. And then I did 65. And then I really just increased along the way. My form got better. And now I'm doing 2 plates, which I know is still a joke to most people. Trust me. So yeah, with this one, you want to keep your form. You want to push with your heels, angle it all the way down. I would say really watch other people do it. Watch how they keep their back. But remember, we're all built different. So I found that you really got to find the way for you, where your legs should be at and everything, and then stick to it. Get really good at that movement. Push with the heels. Clench that butt. Feel it in the butt. And you should be sore in your butt, especially if you're not used to it the next day or two. Like really, if you're not used to it, your booty should be sore. Then you know you're doing it right. At least that's how I feel. If you're doing it wrong, if you say,
I see all these women on here with 3 to 4 plates on each side. I can do it.
you can tear your motherfucking glute.
Talk about being assed out. Yo, ass will be out of his goddamn socket, ripped up. Oh my gosh. Watch that. How you gonna go doo-doo?
Was it worth it? No. Do you ever see dudes trying to show off on videos doing glute thrusts, hip thrusts? More than likely not. But do people do it? Yeah, they do. Because I would say, because of what I just said, they see a girl or someone else doing, a woman. I'm not trying to put anyone down. They see a muscle mummy. And I'm not trying to be sexist. It's just that women usually work their legs like fucking beasts. I can't even hang with that. And what I'm trying to say is they see someone doing all that. They're like, oh, I could do it. They don't know the form. They don't know the movement. And what I'm saying in a lot of these videos is bad form, heavyweight, snap city, baby. So there you go. That's how you get busted up doing a hip thrust. I'm doing the hip thrust. I'm doing it as a circuit with my back. I have time constraints. I got a lot of shit I got to do in the day. I mean, I edit these videos while I'm doing cardio. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got to do it how I got to do it. So I'm doing the hip thrust, the pull down, dumbbell rows, and calf machine all in a circuit. It is what it is. Sometimes you got to be uncomfortable to get your dreams or whatever the hell, to get just get the damn thing done. Anyways, next one I do is pull down for my back. There's a bunch of different pull downs, but on Tuesday of the winter arc, baby, we're doing underhand grip pull downs. I haven't done them in a while. I've done a lot of I almost always include a normal grip one and then switch it out with like parallel grip and other grips. This time, underhand is my wacko one. So, or you see the video, but yeah, basically the underhand pull down. I love pull downs. So yeah, I always start out with a warm up weight, like 2 or 3 different weights. I do 12 reps, 8 reps, 4 reps with the working weight, and then I'm ready to go because I'm not trying to rip anything in my back. You got lats, you got this, you got that. Your back is so many muscles, right? Don't mess that up. You'll just be dangling there. What
happened to you, Bob?
You know, I thought I was gonna be a badass and do some pull downs. That shit done pulled me right off the machine.
Let's say you slide your legs under so it can't pull you down. Let's say you ask homie to like bring the bar down for you. because you can't reach it or whatever the hell. It's too hard to get from here, but if I had it over here, I could do the reps. Does that sound familiar? Because people do that. What do you think that leads to? Snap City, baby. Like, you're not going to get pulled up by the machine. You got your legs under the thing. Dude's handing it to you. It's way too heavy for you without his help. And a spot's there to spot you. Really, a spot's there to help you get those extra reps in where you can at least lift the damn weight so many times. That's how I feel about it. Having a spot for a 1 rep PR, unless you're in the business of heavyweight lifting, that's I'm not talking about those guys. That's their game. That's their thing. You know what I'm saying? That's their sport. But Joe Schmo over here, why are you doing a one rep PR and calling this dude a spot? That's just not spotting to me. That's reckless. Anyways, you can tear your back up, and it looks pretty gross. Next, I got that dumbbell row. Okay, why do I do dumbbell row? With the 2 arms, I'm on the incline. You can see me in the video, and I'm going like this. What I'm really focusing on there is like the middle of my back. I don't know if it'll even show in this, but like I'm focusing on using that. Or lower. Sometimes I like to pull it lower because I don't feel like I get enough work. There, I do this movement specifically because of time constraints. If I had all the time in the world, I'd probably be using cables, one-armed, getting the most wreckage I can on those muscles. But yeah, anyways, for time constraints, lay on the bench, pull it back, feel it where you want to, because like there's a lot of room for error. You can really feel when you get in the spot. There's another one you really got to learn. Learn the form, learn the way you want it, and you can control it as to what it's hitting. So that's why I chose it. It gets done fast. It's 2 arms. I'm not doing 1 arm at a time. And I like the way the movement makes me feel. After that, I'm jumping on the calf machine because, see, normally calf machine might be something that I just leave to the end, but because I had to work the circuit a certain way, it's incentive-based, and honestly, it's also time-based. It rolled into it. I had to get that calf machine in at somewhere. My calves are growing, by just adding, some weight every week and remaining consistent, doing them 3 times a week, 2 or 3 times a week. So that's my first circuit. With the calf machine, let's talk about that really quick. Calf raises. You always want to be doing something where you're standing on top and where you're not sitting down. That's just a little bit of like the science stuff. I guess sitting down works for some people, but they did do a comparison. Best to be standing, and a lot of the muscle growth is coming from that position there. Not so much flat up. So like if you're just standing on the floor, you're not getting the best part of the workout. And then of course you could always have your feet like this. It works different parts of the calf. I just go straight, which my feet are never straight because I'm born like a freak. No, well, they aren't if you look. But yeah, that's the calf raises. And if you think they're calves, they can handle so much load. You use them all day, every day, baby. They never grow. If you think they can't get ripped up, I've seen several videos of people getting ripped up, and it's the same as always. It's kind of hard to mess up your form on there. It's more, you can throw on too much weight and even be having it go. Yo, sorry, I had to make room on my phone to keep recording. So if we're at a slightly different angle or the lighting is different, now you know why. Anyways, yeah, so cable flexion rows. The way that I do these, I go for that stretch. So if you notice, I put weights down at the far end. So I put my feet on the weights, get myself away from the machine. When I lean forward, I'm feeling it pull on my back. When I come back, I'm using like my lower back to do that. I'm not doing it like, like what I'm trying to control is the fact that I'm bringing it back and then I'm pulling back. And then same going forward. The better you get at it, the faster you could go without just throwing weight around. Obviously, you can totally mess this up. A flexion row is a heavyweight movement. Going heavy, not having the form down correctly. It's probably pretty easy to try to throw this one. Like, whoa. You push with your legs, push with this, you're cheating all over. And what's that going to result in? You're going to get snapped up. It's not going to look fun to snap up your back. Trust me, look at it. It's not something that you want to have done. On to the next one, the lane curls. So what I do for my lane curls is I have a slight incline in the bench. What I want to feel is that stretch. So like you're laying down, you want to feel that stretch right here. This is another one that it pays off to warm up if you have to. I would go like a 30-year weight for 12 reps. Then bump it up a little bit for 8 reps, then see how you're feeling at your working weight for 4 reps. If you feel that at the stretch, it's not just stretching, you might have an incident, I would stick to a lower weight that day. That's how I go about it because I feel like it is very easy. It's hard to build your biceps. It's easy to rip your biceps. That's why you see a lot of people ripping biceps when they're doing preacher curls or something else. It just flips up. So be careful with that. Build up with that. Warm up those muscles if you have to. And don't ever feel like you need to push a heavier weight or even push maybe the weight you did last week if it's very off after a warm-up. If you haven't warmed up, it's always kind of going to feel off until you get that blood pumping and your body's doing what it naturally does to that area. Laying curls, obviously, I just said. So slow and controlled, and then up. That's the name of the game, at least for me. Slow and controlled, bit of speed going up. Stick that bottom position sometimes just to remind you of the stretch. You don't need to stay down there forever. I just like, it's so easy to get into that cheat. I probably do it in the video. You know what I'm saying? Where you don't go all the way because you're like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to bring it back up if I go down there. And skull crushers. I'm all about the time, obviously. Running these as a circuit. I'm not going to adjust the bench. Sometimes I'll scoop my butt up a little bit so I can get higher up on the bench so I could get that stretch. I like to do a super back stretch. And then when I'm doing the rep, I'm almost pushing it like up, not up, but like up, aligned with my arm up. And you feel it here. You should be feeling it mostly in your tricep. You'll know when you hit the right spot. Trust me. And your elbows will love you for it when you learn how to hit the right spot. Don't do too much weight. That's going to mess your elbow up regardless of form if you're going way over the weight that you should be doing. And that concludes my Tuesday. Winter Arc Tuesday. Real quick again, what am I doing? I'm working them glutes with the Smith machine thrust. Don't pull a booty. Don't go poopy on the booty. I'm doing the pull downs, underhand grip. Doing the dumbbell rows. That's to get that speed in, feel it in the back. Doing the calf raises. Don't get busted up. Then I'm doing flexion rows, biceps and triceps. All right. I'll see you guys on my Wednesday video. Before we get there, just so you know, I do have a video explaining how I created this Mesocycle, why I created it and picked these workouts, the fact that it's an incentive cycle. It's about a 12-minute long video. Please check that out. It'll make these other videos make a lot more sense. For my winter arc, which I'm combining with an experiment with Matsi, we'll see how much I can lose. I'll check in every week. We'll see how this kind of experimental meso works out for me and what I look like at the end of, it's just 5 to 6 weeks, but we'll see, man. Please comment anything you need to comment, share, like, that shit helps. I don't care. Well, I could have said this up front. I don't care if you watch 3 seconds of this video, hit like. Do me a favor, man. Trying to build my fan base or just trying to build my reach. And that's it. That's all I got. I'll talk to you guys later. I'll see you on that Wednesday video. Peace.